DevEd recently announced a challenge on his Twitter. The challenge was to make a game in 1 hour. Any language can be used: HTML, JavaScript, Unity, or C Sharp. I'm going to make a game in HTML and JavaScript. I have chosen some assets, those are colors and usually the fonts, and thus the coding begin. First we need some basic files like the HTML, the style folder in which we can have a style.css, or no, maybe a better yet SCSS. A script folder to hold our scripts, and here's a speed run through the index.html. Now that the index HTML is over, we can add our fonts. Now time to work on our style sheet, but first let's add some script tags. Now a speed run through the style sheet. Thus the basic style sheet is ready. Now just adjust few things. Our style sheet and basic structure of HTML, our game is done. Now it's time to write some scripts for it. First let's just recheck our HTML and style sheet. Some basic canvas work. Event listeners to add when the game is loaded or the window is resized. Some basic canvas setup. Since in game we are using stack, every block is needed to be its own object, thus the class box. There's a need for the function of draw that will draw each box. Then a function that will move only the upper block. Now to make the base ground for it, the draw function that will iterate it every once in a while and create an animation loop. Some minor bug edits. Looks like our ground is not going to fix itself. And our ground is done. Now we need to make the game playable, so we need to add a temporary block that will float above the ground, going left to right and right to left, and then a score system that will increase the score every time a box lands on the ground. looks like our game is working. Now we need to make the function that will make it stop when it lands and add it to our array, and then make another temporary box that will float above it. For aesthetics, let's add a blur function that whenever we lose, the canvas will go blur. Creating temporary box. It's working fine. So now time to remove some bugs. Every time the stacks reaches the top, it needs to come down. The speed will increase. So this is the game run through that I have recorded at the time of editing this video, just to show and how the game looks once it's done. It's not much, but it is what it is.